morning, church. Today I would like to share my journey to become more like Christ with you. Over the years, I realized that I can't do me, for me, by me. I need someone greater to walk with me through my storms. I was raised in a Christian home where my mom used to read my brother and I bedtime Bible stories. One of my favorites were Jesus calming the storm while his disciples panicked. Now that I'm a little older, I can relate to this Bible story in my own life. The last 18 months have been a roller coaster of emotions. I had lost the friendship of a close friend for reasons I'm still unsure of. We used to do everything together, eat lunch, have sleepovers, we'd even do assignments together, but it all came to an end overnight. I felt betrayed, lonely, and rejected, as if there was something wrong with me. I tried not to show how broken and hurt I was inside by trying to space her out and ignore her whenever she's in close proximity. Added to the doubts of self-worth, I had also suffered for many years from frequent nosebleeds, which would often occur at the most awkward times, like in the middle of class or during a soccer match at school. My nose would bleed up to 3 times a day. On top of this, I felt a bit sick. I began to feel weak, to move around and do my daily tasks. So during the August holidays, my parents took me to do some blood tests. The results came in and it turned out that I'm anemic, to the extent that I had to go on weekly iron drips and take 8 iron capsules a day. Doing the blood test and iron drips was a painful experience for me, as they struggled to find a suitable vein for me, but would probe and probe. My August school holiday was mostly spent in bed, as often I felt too weak to get up. I felt this heavy dark cloud over me, thinking how miserable my life is. Having to lose a close friend, having this condition that plays havoc on my body, plus a nosebleed that happens to spoil the most boring moments of my life. During August, we also had the confirmation camp. I could not partake in many of the exciting activities as I was still too weak. However, there were a whole lot of other talks which I really enjoyed and was an eye-opener. The Sunday morning, while being on my own while everyone else was on the morning hike, I had felt a little teary. But then this talk from the night before came to mind, and it reminded me of the old-time Bible story of Jesus calming the storm. Luke 8, verse 22 to 25. They woke Jesus. "Master, Master, we're going to drown." Getting to his feet, he told the wind, "Silence," and the waves, "Quiet down." They did it. The lake became smooth as glass. Then he said to his disciples, "Why can't you trust me?" They were in absolute awe, staggered and stammering. "Who is this anyway?" He calls out to the winds and seas, and they do what he tells them. As I was in the room, I felt a strange sense to say the same words over and over. "Jesus, it's me. Calm the storm in me." I felt an inner peace, like a heaviness lifted from my chest. I do know now that it is a journey walking with Jesus to totally trust him with my plans. I'm just at the start of my journey, but I'm not alone anymore. My name is Naledi, and Jesus is my hope. Thank you.